And it'd be cool if we could love the Lord and still go do our thing. But see, it doesn't work like that.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Samuel Francis, and you're watching His Word, My Life. March is finally here. I'm happy because winter's just about gone. Spring is right around the corner, and it's finally getting warmer where I live. I hope it's getting warmer where you live too. I also want to take a moment to say happy birthday to everybody born in the month of March. You all are special people, so God bless you. Now let's take a look at His Word and see what it says for your life and my life today. Have you ever been stuck in the mud? Whether you're the driver or you just happen to be a passenger, have you ever just been stuck in the mud? If you have, you know it's no fun. It's so frustrating. Clothes get dirty, shoes get ruined, energy spent, time wasted, the list can go on. I remember being a missionary in Dominican Republic for some years, and way up on those mountain country roads, I can remember a number of times getting stuck in the mud, and oh man, it's the worst. I remember thinking, whatever I'm wearing today is probably going to get so dirty that I'm never going to be able to wear it again. And that's exactly how it would play out sometimes. I remember this past trip to the Dominican Republic last August, we got stuck in the mud a number of times along the same road. It had just rained, and it was a mess. As a matter of fact, I lost a shirt that I would never be able to wear again on that occasion. But it got me thinking about something. Have you ever been stuck in the mud spiritually? Where it seems that no matter how much you pray, how much you read the Bible, how much you go to church, you don't seem to be getting anywhere spiritually. You don't seem to be gaining any ground. In fact, you may even seem to be sinking deeper. I know I've been there at various times in my life. And as it is with the vehicle, it's never easy. It's never fun. Time is wasted. Energy spent. And it's frustrating and even discouraging. I know what that's like. And as with the vehicle, as you think about ways to get out of the mud, one thing I noticed that never worked was when two groups pushed in opposite directions. But when everybody pushed in the same direction, things started happening, and we would oftentimes get out of the mud that way. As I look back at times in my own life where I was stuck in the mud, I would find myself pushing towards God by going to church, reading the Bible, praying. But then throughout the day or throughout the week, I would find myself pushing towards the world with the thoughts that I would entertain, with the music that I would listen to, with the things I would watch on my phone or on the computer. I was pushing in two different directions, and I would end up stuck. And it wasn't until I used all of my energy to push in one direction towards God that I found myself moving out of the mud and actually getting somewhere. And it reminds me of a verse in Jeremiah 29:13, well-known verse. It says, "And ye shall seek me and find me when you shall search for me with all your heart." Just like when we get a vehicle stuck in the mud, we gotta push and keep pushing until we finally start feeling the vehicle get some traction. We finally start feeling the vehicle get somewhere. That's how it is in our spiritual life. We can't push in both directions. Instead, we've got to push in one direction. And the good news is that there's a God who doesn't want us in the mud. There's a God who will help us get out of the mud. But that takes place when we start pushing in one direction. It reminds me of a verse in Psalms chapter 40, verse 2. And it says, "He brought me up also out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay." In other words, He got me out of the mud, and He set my feet upon a rock, and He established my going. This is the time to get out of the mud. This is the time to have our feet set upon a rock. And you can't do it alone. I can't do it alone, but there's a God in heaven who's willing to help when we start pushing in the right direction. So today, I choose to stop. I choose to stop pushing in both directions. Today, I choose to push with all my heart towards success. I choose to push towards joy. I choose to push towards peace and happiness. I choose to push towards heaven. I choose to push towards God. Are you ready to get out of the mud? Are you ready to push in one direction? I hope so. I pray so. This is your year to have your feet established on a rock, to have your ways established by God, and He's willing to do it. I believe it. So let's push together. Thank you so much for watching. And if you know somebody that's stuck in the mud, you know somebody that's trying to get out, you know somebody that's trying to move forward in their life, I encourage you to share this video with them. God bless you, and we'll see you next time on His Word, My Life.
I just can't serve two masters.